Hi, Gary Ford, NY Divorce Facts, here with Macha, Gomashio. All right, here you go, buddy. And of course, Yuzu. And Azuki is still nesting. The last couple of videos, we've been talking about custody, and I figure I'll round it out with discussion about the Writ of Habeas Corpus. You may have heard that on TV or movies. It's just a Latin word that means produce the body. What happens in family court and in custody cases is one parent takes off with the kid. Now, there may be an order already of custody. There may not be an order of custody. But one parent decides, I'm not going to let the other person see the kid, or I've decided I'm going to move to another state. Well, in those circumstances, we will file what is known as a Writ of Habeas Corpus. In fact, I've just filed one in Nassau County. The mother had gotten a court order allowing her to move to South Carolina. There was a provision where she was supposed to provide visitation time to my client, also that he was supposed to get video calls. She decided that she was just going to stop all that. So we first tried to file a petition for violation, and she ignored us. And she then sent some very disturbing voice messages to my client. We then found out that she's not taking the kid to school. There's a lot of issues going on there. So now we've filed a petition for a writ of habeas corpus because we're concerned about whether or not this child is being well cared for. So the writ will force her to come to court. And if she doesn't come to court, then we can get an order of arrest on her. And I've had a couple of cases where they brought in the offending parent in handcuffs into the family court to get them to produce the child. So the key on this is, if one parent is unreasonably denying access, all access, refusing to cooperate at all, we can file the writ of habeas corpus and basically arrest them, bring him into court in handcuffs, and produce the child. It's a very extreme remedy. But I have used it before in these cases. I had another case where a mother came from California. She refused to allow the father to see the child, even though the child lived in California. There was an order of custody from California. She just decided she wasn't going to comply. So I went to the Suffolk court. I got a writ of habeas corpus, drug her in there, got the kid back to dad, and he went back to California. So it's an extreme remedy, but it's one that the courts will issue. They do take seriously. So if you are having a problem where you are getting zero access, or the parent has fled to another state, or you're coming from another state and they fled to New York, we can use the writ of habeas corpus. If you have any questions about it, give us a call at 516-352-2999. Remember, at Port and Sava, we help you get on with the rest of your life. Here you go, baby.